Hello, and welcome to Single Variable Calculus 2, Math 162 at Bridgewater State University. I'm Dr. Matt Salamone, and I'll be your professor for this course this summer. In this video, we're going to take a look at the syllabus for this course so that you know what my expectations for you are going to be, and then I'll give you some tips for how to prepare for our first class on Tuesday, May the 28th. First of all, on the first page of the syllabus, you'll see contact information for me, including my office phone number, my email address, and my office hours, which during the summer, please just ask for an appointment. Our course is going to meet from Monday through Friday at 8 a.m. until 10:30 a.m., so it's a non-standard set of times, and we're in room 463 of the Science and Mathematics Center. Just a quick note, as this is the second semester of our calculus sequence here at Bridgewater, the prerequisite for this course is that you have completed the first semester, Mathematics 161, Single Variable Calculus 1. After you complete this course, logical next places for you to go would be the Linear Algebra course, Mathematics 202, which you may take concurrently with 162, and also, of course, the final semester of the calculus sequence, Math 261, Multivariable Calculus. This course is not only a requirement for mathematics majors, but also for selected majors in physics and chemistry. It also satisfies the Foundations of Mathematical Reasoning requirement in the Bridgewater core curriculum. What are we going to do in this class? Well, according to the description, we really have three things to cover. First of all, techniques of integration. In 161, you learned how to take derivatives and integrals of a variety of functions, and we're going to continue that work here in Calculus 2 in chapters 5 and 7 of our textbooks. We'll also talk about more applications of integrals. How do we use integrals to compute quantities that we might be interested in? And then the second phase of the course, we're going to discuss sequences and infinite series. That's in chapter 10 of our text. A list of the course learning outcomes appears here on the second page of your syllabus. Please refer to these frequently during the semester to make sure that you're picking up the skills that we hope that you pick up over the course of the semester. You'll be graded this semester in a variety of different things. And the first category, called engagement and preparedness, is the one I want to tell you a little bit more about. Basically, what I expect of you is that you're able to continue the work that we do in class, outside of class, and to arrive at each class meeting prepared for the topic of the day. So in the engagement and preparedness category of your grade, I'm going to be checking that you're watching videos like these, that you're reading your textbook, that you're responding to what you've read and what you've watched, and I'll say more about that in a minute, and that you maintain participation inside of what you'll see is a very active classroom this semester. So that'll form 10% of your grade. Homework, most of which is going to be electronically delivered and graded through the Calc portal system, with which you might already be familiar, will be 20% of your grade, and the lowest homework score will be dropped. We'll have quizzes periodically, a total of 6 of them. Each one is 15 minutes long about. I'll drop the lowest one, and in total, that will make up 20% of your grade. We'll have 2 midterm exams over the course of the semester. Each one will be roughly 75 minutes long and will total 30% of your grade. And the final exam is a 2-hour test on the last day of class, which will be worth 20% component of your grade. And at the end of the day, the 90, 80, 70 scale is a rough guide to how final letter grades will be assigned in the course. I'm a little bit of a different teacher than you may have had before, because I really believe that when we're together in the classroom, that you're active, that the learning process happens not when you're sitting and watching somebody work on math, but when you're actually doing it yourself. So you can expect to spend most of our time together in the classroom, actively engaged with myself and with your fellow classmates, collaborating to solve problems and helping each other and supporting each other to understand what's going on in the course. I truly believe that it's a team effort, and that's going to be largely the way that we structure the course this semester. But that really requires that you come prepared to each class meeting ready to go. So what I'm going to expect you to do between classes is, first of all, to complete the set of homework problems that is tied to the material that was just learned in that class. I'm trying not to make these too long, maybe just a good handful of homework problems in between classes. But finishing that is a good way to make sure that you're ready to go on to the next thing. Then, read the next section or sections of the textbook that are coming up for the next class. You can find which sections those are on the syllabus. Reading is an underrated but entirely important skill to beginning to develop your understanding of a new concept in mathematics. So make sure that you're reading your text. In addition to that, I'll also be posting videos like this one, both made by myself and also other videos that are out there on the web, like Khan Academy, for instance, that will give you an introduction to the topic that's coming up next. After you've read and watched these videos and read the text, what I'm hoping you'll do is respond to what you've read and what you've watched. So pick either one paragraph from the textbook or maybe one slide from one of the videos that you watched, and write a half-page response to it. I'm not going to be grading these responses for grammar or technique or anything like that. I really just want you to respond to what was there. What was good about it? What did you understand really well? What did you understand less well? Was the video engaging? Did it catch your interest? Was there something that was unclear? So write a half-a-page response to that. And then bring that response to class, because the beginning of each class is going to be a time for us to share these responses one with another and to iron out any confusion or misunderstandings of the new concepts of the day before we dig into them in our active classroom. So this is the most important thing, I believe, in coming prepared to class, and it, again, forms part of that engagement and preparedness grade. The calendar on your syllabus contains a lot of important dates. First of all, it contains the dates on which each of the sections in the textbook will be covered, so you know what to read before you come to class. Also, the dates for our exams are shown here. So the midterm exams on the 6th of June and the 17th of June, and the final exam on the 24th of June. If there's ever a change to one of these exam dates on the syllabus, that change will be announced well in advance, at least 24 hours in advance of when it actually will happen. Now, please note that this is a highly compressed course. It's even more compressed than a typical summer course. It's only 4 weeks long. So on June 24th is going to be our last day. It's the final exam. So that means that we're going to be moving pretty quickly. So staying on top of the material, making sure that you're keeping up in between classes with the reading and the watching and the completion of homework and the responses to therefore. It's a lot of work to do, and it's really the only way that we're going to be successful in completing this course material and really helping you to come away with this class with a solid understanding of single variable calculus 2. So your next steps is to read the section for our first class, which is section 5.6 on integrals by substitution. I've got a video that follows this one for you to watch, and then write that half-page response to what you've read and what you've watched, and bring that to class on the first day, and we'll be able to get started immediately. I look forward to seeing you on Tuesday at 8 a.m.